Hey, Megan.
Hey, Raina.
What do you get when you mix human DNA and zebra DNA?
I feel like I've heard this one, but I can't think of anything funny, so.
Kicked out of the zoo.
Okay, that was a good one.
The original one said like human and goat DNA, and I was like, goat and zoo, like that's kicked out of a farm. I'm like, a zoo is
zebra's better.
Yeah,
zebra's better.
That's what I took it as.
Or a muskox.
Oh, that would have been a muskox.
Giraffe.
Yeah, like any funny
Ooh.
like naming animal makes it like
A yak.
yak. No,
A yak.
what movie is that from? Is that Ace Ventura: Pet Detective? Do you know?
I don't even know.
Oh, he's like yak. It is.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Did you ever watch that movie?
I've seen it, but it's not like
It's
one
not
that
like we used to watch it on repeat as kids.
Oh, really?
Oh my god, it was the best.
I was talking to my friend about hiking up to Camp Muir.
Uh-huh.
Like, okay, so this is where I hike to. How much further is Camp Muir? Because I really want to go up there.
Uh-huh.
And he goes, oh, about 8 more hours. I'm like, okay, so I got to start early.
Yeah.
Right? And he was talking. He was like, yeah, and then I get my yak and I just go right up through the snow. And I'm like, what?
What?
I'm like, because if there's a real yak, I am in.
I mean, I'd be fucking down to ride a yak.
It's apparently like shoe spikes, which is not usually as fun. They're called yaks.
Oh, fuck that.
I know. I wanted a real
Yeah,
yak.
ride a yak through like the mountains?
Yes.
Yeah, I vote yes to that. All right, well, we already did our joke, so now we got to do our intro.
Oh, already?
You know? Well, yeah. Well,
Okay.
and you're about to start reading. We haven't even had a cider yet.
I wasn't going to read. I was just holding up
Oh my god, it looked like you were
my
about to start
iPad.
preaching. Preaching to the church.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here today.
Are we getting married?
Oh, man. I hope not.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I like you and all, but not like that.
Yeah, same. No offense. I like penis.
Hello and welcome to Lunatic Soup, the podcast where we go into all things wild, weird, and unknown. We're your host, Meg.
And I'm Raina, ready to brew up some lunatic soup.
Let's go.
It's just because you gave me permission to be unhinged today. You said it.
I did.
And I blame you.
I don't have a lot of faith in you.
Because I'm not unhinged enough.
You're not unhinged enough.
I mean, unhinge me more than, bitch. What do you want me to do?
Lester?
Lester! Actually, this makes so much sense because he's now a year old.
He's now a year
so he
old.
needs a new fireball.
Lester's
well,
giving you...
shit.
Lester is giving you your happy birthday fireball because
Thank you,
refused
Lester.
to have it on your birthday.
I did. I was
She
too sick.
did.
I was too sick. Oh, it was
I
not
almost
fun.
ordered around and
Yeah.
and then I saw your face because I thought you were just being like, no,
Yeah.
no. And I almost ordered, and then I'm like, nope.
It also
That's a no.
is hard because at the bar we were at, it is not a shot of fireball.
No, it's a goblet.
It's a goblet. It's like because they just free pour. It's like one of those dive bars that they just like, whatever. And holy fuck, when they bring those out, even with the tequila, when I've done them there, it's a lot of booze. And I like booze. Wait, can I open the cider first so I can have it as a chaser?
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah. So what do we have for a cider today?
Cider today, again, Mr. Boo Boo. I don't think we introduced the last one on the last episode. I can't remember. Either way.
We did partway through.
Oh, yeah, we did. Okay. But he went to Incline.
Which we are due for an incline date.
We are.
pretty soon.
And
We haven't been all year.
No. Well, we haven't been since like fucking April or May. Anyways.
No.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
The last time we went, we met Brianna there. Or like you
No.
and me. No, we went. Oh,
we went with your sister to...
Oh, you're right. We went to Harry Potter trivia?
Something like that.
Yeah, because we were going to dress Mr. Boo Boo up as Voldemort.
Yeah.
We didn't. But that was
We
still
gotta
like
go.
early
They've
May.
got a good pretzel.
May.
Yeah.
It was like end of
Should
April,
see
May.
what their next trivia night is.
Okay,
And we'll just
go,
do
'cause
that.
Those are fun.
They are.
Anyways, Incline cider. This is prickly pear.
I want to say we've had prickly pear.
I think we have. I don't think we've on the show,
Not on the show.
but we've had it there. I think that we've had it there.
because I know I'm gonna like
Yeah,
this.
me too. 6.9% of
And it's just a very
deliciousness. Oh my gosh,
happy springy color. I know it is January. I freaking want spring. Guys, my garden is almost all planned. Man, you put enough ice in there? I can't even get all of this in.
Yo, sorry about that. We'll drink it fast,
God.
bitch. Okay, I gotta drink mine down
Cheers.
a little bit. Cheers.
Oh my gosh.
That's so good.
That,
Delightful.
like, blind taste test, I could tell you that's incline cider.
I know it is very incline.
Right?
It has that flavor, but it's just like we say the boutique cider is a smaller cider. It's just the best. All right.
We should do another cider taste test again
should.
soon, like a blind taste test.
Yeah, I'm
I
in.
think we both got them all right last time.
Yeah, I never even posted that. I
You
have that.
didn't?
No, I don't think I did.
Oh man, we
Well,
should do
we
it. then
should
and
post
now.
it, but we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it again. Okay, you ready for the?
I want unhinged Raina.
Ready for the
Fireball.
prompting? We gotta say it at the same time.
You know, I done that at home, and my daughter Georgia goes,
I love embarrassing my kids. It's like my favorite thing ever. All right, bottoms up, bitches. Cheers to you. Cheers to me. Best of friends will always be. And if we ever disagree, then fuck you. And here's to me. Tastes good. Tastes so good when it hits your lips.
all right.
Oh God.
So today, oh, you good? You're gonna make it.
I
I like
yeah.
your shirt, by the way. It's a really cool Frozen, Wicked shirt. I'm sorry.
One, offensive.
I
Two,
know, I know.
Yeah, I got it to go see the movie like premiere day. This is a Target. I think it's like
Nuh-uh.
Target male shirt. It has on the back.
Georgie would
Got
love
alphabet.
that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh
it
my
was just
gosh.
I got it back in December. By the way, before we get into it, we never even discussed this.
Oh, what did we?
That you and I went to Wicked together.
We did.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
before. Like, I think we had stopped recording by
Yeah,
that
we had
point
stopped
for the
recording.
year.
Yeah, we hadn't recorded. Yeah,
We did.
It was so much fun.
You guys, that was one of. I'm gonna say it. That was one of the best days of my whole year last year. I'm not lying. From start to finish.
Well, now you're gonna make me cry.
No, it was so. I mean, you want to why we went?
Yeah, we went. So my family is obsessed with Wicked. I have been obsessed with Wicked my whole life. So whenever they come to town, my mom always is like, my mom is so obsessed with it too that my mom's like, I will buy the tickets. We're going. And it was my older sister Shannon. We know Shannon's birthday, and
Wait,
so.
who?
I don't think you know her.
Probably not. Doesn't
Probably
ring a bell.
not. I know that lady. Anyways, we bought tickets for her birthday, and then stupid Ticketmaster changed it to Black Friday, which was fucking offensive. So my little sister and her fiance were supposed to come from New York to go, and because they changed the tickets, they ended up not being able to come.
It was the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
oh,
the
Black
day,
Friday.
yeah,
you said
Black
that.
Friday, yeah, but day after Thanksgiving. So my mom was like, "Well, fuck, what do we do with the tickets?" Like, she's like, "I mean, I'll sell them, but unless you have someone who wants to go." And I was like, "Well, Meg got us the pre-sale code so we could get such good tickets." And my mom was like, "Yeah, bring Meg." So Meg and her daughter Lucy,
Yep.
who is my daughter's BFF, came with us.
And it was so fun. Like, Doug dropped us off in the morning at your parents' house.
Yep.
We got all gussied up. Your mom had a freaking limo.
Yes, we did our. We have a. If anybody in the Seattle area ever needs a solid limo bus, I have a guy.
This minus when he came to pick you up in a limo for a concert and drove
Yes.
the 2 blocks from your
Yeah,
house to my
which
house.
I made you come over and
Yes,
ride. Yeah,
but that was my first limo ride. This
Yeah.
was my second
Yeah.
official
Oh,
limo
official.
ride. But it was so much fun, and we went out to brunch, and then we went and they had the best drink.
We were
at-
drinking. No, but first of all, wait.
Oh.
We need to go back to my mom brought on the limo bus Empress gin, which is like this purple gin, which is our favorite. And
Oh,
we
so
were
good.
we were drinking Empress. They're called French 75s is what they're called. But so it's basically a purple gin champagne drink, and she put pink glitter in it to make it like Galindified
So fun.
at 9 a.m.
It was like 10.
9:30. And this is the day after Thanksgiving when I was with like 2 of my sisters. So we were a little
Fantastic.
slow,
It was fantastic.
moving slow. And Meg was, on good behavior because she's with her family and
Yeah.
being. I mean, I was with my family
You were
too.
with your family too, but those are 2 different things. Those are 2 different
You were
things.
just with your
everybody.
immediate family. I was with like my,
Yeah.
where I wasn't cooking. Well, I cooked some dishes, but I was in fun times.
But then we went to this wonderful Greek brunch place,
Yeah.
which was
So good.
that bread was probably some of the best toast I've ever
It-
had. It was so good.
Okay,
And,
the bread, but then also remember the donuts.
oh, they were like little beignets.
Yes. Oh,
my God. In Seattle. If you say it, it was like,
I can't remember it.
it was anyway. So then,
good.
but then we went to the theater, and I was gonna get a drink, but there was a line, so I was waiting. But then I was handed a drink.
Mr. Boo Boo always takes care of whenever
He
she
really
is,
does.
But whenever she's without her husband, he always texts. I will say, I love that man. If he's with like my sisters or like any of my best friends and they are without their significant other, or if they don't have one, he will just step in, and he's very much a gentleman like that. And he will just make sure that they are taken care of too.
Do you remember that time when we were at a bar at a ghost conference?
Yes.
And you went to the bathroom, and
And you claimed him.
There was these 2 very drunk men, and they came right up to the table and were talking to me, and your husband came back, and I kind of just put my arm around him, and then he was my husband for the next
And
few
I come
months.
out, and she like gives me this look, and she goes,
I'm sorry.
sorry. And I was like, for what? And here's the thing is like Meg with like drunk men that are being like, these men were trying to like flirt and be very like, they were being very obnoxious.
They were also old. Like, come on.
Yeah. And so like for me, because I've grown up going to bars my whole life, like, I mean, more like as in my adulthood.
Yeah.
But like, you know, you didn't go to a bar until I took you to a bar.
Used to that.
You're not used to it. This shit is like same shit, different day. So I was like happily like be protected by my husband.
Hand back my feminine card there.
But also, I mean, it's like when there's like multiple drunk men and they're all being like very, very, very.
I'm sorry, he's my husband now.
But the best part was like when this guy was like hitting on me, and he
because you were the single one
I was a single one now, and so then he's like, he said something about, I don't even remember what he
was
said.
Something about, do you have like kids? And you're like, yeah, you want to see a picture, and you showed him a family picture with tags.
But I said something about my husband, and he was like, your husband wouldn't care or something like that. And I was like sitting there and I was like, well, that's my husband. And he was like,
so
what? I finally had to give it up, but I let it go for a little while.
It was funny. It was pretty good.
I mean, they were fucked up.
Oh,
anyways.
yeah. They're not going to remember anything.
Anywho, back to the
yes. drink.
Yes.
It was, which we have to replicate that this year. It was gin again, but it was like
was it sage gin?
No, basil.
Oh, basil. It was basil. Basil gin, simple syrup, lemon,
lemonade,
lemon and champagne.
Yes.
No, it was lemon and champagne. Yeah.
That
and it was called like the Elphaba. I think it was Elphaba's elixir.
I took a picture of it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So we have to replicate.
No, absolutely. I am down for that.
But it was like there's this place out in Enumclaw that has something similar, but it's a basil vodka, and it's called a back porch lemonade or something like that. So it's the
unreal.
Same thing.
I think that because we have determined that the term lunatic soup not only means, it's hard cider and like for the,
soup.
Anybody joining us now, who knows? God only knows when people listen in. Lunatic soup basically is like, hard cider back in the day. Because it made people act crazy. Whatever. But if you Google what lunatic soup means, it also is an Australian term for like any kind of alcohol.
Or like a mixture.
A mixture of alcohols. And here's the thing is we got a lot of Aussie going on here.
Do we?
I think we do.
Why?
Well, between Mr. Boo Boo.
You have this weird obsession with Australia.
I have a thing for Australians.
I mean, you definitely went there to find a husband.
I did not go there to find a husband. He came to me. I actually manifested that motherfucker. Have I ever said that story?
No.
Oh God, do we go into this right now, or where are we?
Oh, we're gonna have a mystic episode coming up soon. We'll go into it.
No. But just like how why I think I manifested this.
How? Okay,
really. Okay, very fast. We were 19 years old. We were in Switzerland, and
Switzerland. You have told me this. Okay,
yes, and we went to a dive bar. I maybe have said this on the podcast too, but went to a dive bar, and it was amazing. And this guy started playing. Oh God damn it. On the Star Spangled
Kenny G.
Nope. Electric Guitar Man. Jimi Hendrix.
Oh, that one.
Isn't it? Like, he does it on the electric guitar.
At Woodstock, 69.
Yes.
Yeah, that
so
one.
anyways, he starts playing that. And this is 2019. This is literally everyone hates America time. Like, everyone. So plays it. And that was false. That was very false.
Also accurate.
Yes, it's actually very accurate. I think it's just started back then. 2006. It was 2006. And, the whole bar starts booing. And it was, as Americans, one of the most embarrassing thing to like sit through. So on the walk home
in Switzerland too, where they're supposed to be.
There's fucking Switzerland, bro. Anyway, so on the walk back from the bar, Shannon and I were linking arms, and I'll never forget both of us being like, God, we just need to find someone somewhere else, do something. And I was like, I'm going to Australia. I'm going to marry an Australian. I'm going to find an Australian. Fast forward to the next summer, I meet Tex that I swore up and down was a summer fling. Because even after saying that, I never actually wanted to move to Australia. I wanted to visit Australia. I didn't want to move there.
How'd that fling go?
Pretty good. I 3 kids later, and anyways. But point of the story: lunatic soup, Australia, blah blah. Bring it all in. This year, if we ever get sick of cider, I feel like we can
branch
some
out.
cocktails here and there. And I also feel like maybe our listeners could send us in their favorite cocktails.
Ooh,
for us to try.
I love that idea. I have to say, I cannot drink tequila. I can't do it.
Even mixed?
I won't. Mm-mm.
Yeah. But, I mean, listen.
But if we have a tequila cocktail, I'll just put vodka in it.
Yeah, or rum. Rum is better than vodka for most replacements.
Where's the rum gone? We should do a pirate day.
Duh.
And just drink rum.
Okay, well then we need a pirate episode.
You think I don't have one written already?
Well, fuck yeah. Anyway, so all right, you guys. Well, if you hear that, Send in a cocktail recipe.
Yes,
Send in your favorite
please
cocktail
do.
recipe if it's a good one.
Bringing it back around. I almost dropped my iPad. Went to Wicked. It was fantastic.
God.
It was phenomenal. I cried. It was slightly awkward when it was like the big scene and I could feel you looking at me. Like, is she going to cry? Is she going to cry? Is she going to cry? And yes, I cried. Okay. The whole
Defying
that
gravity.
one. That's the one.
It's like the most.
I definitely there was
It evokes
yeah.
emotion.
It
It's
does.
very like, especially
because
seeing
there's so many meaning, and it's one of those things like with any art, you take whatever meaning is pertinent to you.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the thing, if anybody's seen the actual movie, a lot of people do get emotional in the movie too, and they're like, okay, I get it now. But there is always something about Broadway when people
100%.
are singing live.
Yeah.
And it is like that moment, like I said, I feel like that moment to me when I felt it at 16 years old or 17, however old I was, it was 17, I think, was like a spiritual experience for me.
Yeah.
And I was like,
100%.
and it just was one of those things, like not actually, but it just felt in my soul. I was like, holy fuck, this just like meant something to me.
Well, that's what art does.
Yeah, it
That's
does,
what art
100%,
does. And
yeah.
it means something to each individual
Yep.
person. That's the beauty of it.
And that's why I've always just been obsessed. That's like my favorite fucking thing ever, to the point like my birthday this year was Wicked themed because it came out on my birthday eve, which is New Year's Eve. And my mom and sister are like, what do you want to do? I was like, I want crab boil and I want to watch the Wicked movie.
I love it.
But anyways, back
love
to that day, Meg's one of her best days of the year.
It really was. We came back to your parents' house. My lovely husband came back and picked me up. He brought my dad.
I was about to say your dad came.
My dad. And
we ordered pizza.
it was just great.
Yeah.
And then we got home, and the next morning, my dad comes downstairs and he goes, "Now that was fun. I like those people."
It just
And
makes
it
my
just
heart
meant
happy.
a lot.
Yeah.
Just all around. It just meant a lot. And it's been a really tough yeur for my family. So just to have that
1,000%
was
just
just,
big.
it was huge.
It was my favorite parts of that day was one, just I was so afraid that Meg was actually going to hate Wicked. Like I honestly was. And when I say afraid, like it wouldn't hurt my feelings at all. We are two very different people and we know that.
You know what? No, you said to me.
No, I went in thinking that you were going to hate it, and I mentally prepared myself for it so I wouldn't like get up.
You were worried that I wasn't going to have emotion towards it or something like that.
Well,
There
yeah,
was
emotion.
something.
Yeah, that it wouldn't. No, but that's not like. Yeah. But I was just like, I just decided that I was like, if she doesn't like it, which I feel like she might not.
No, I
like,
loved it.
It's not going to bother me because I remember my cousins going to see it, and the first time they saw it, they're like, we don't get what the hype was, and I was like, so offended. So I prepared myself that if they didn't like, or if you didn't like it, that I was going to be like not
I might
offended.
feel
by
that
it.
way about a movie, but I don't
Right.
think I'd ever feel that way about a live production.
About Broadway. It's just like fuck, I don't know that I've ever like. Yeah, it's Broadway.
I mean, do I really care about Cats? No. Will I go if I ever had the opportunity?
1,000%. I'd go to any
100%,
Broadway
yeah.
show if I got invited. 1,000%.
10 out of 10. Recommend.
Yeah, it was a great day, and we had so much fun. My favorite part was my stepdad, who had a couple beveraginos.
No.
We found out later, kept calling your dad Doug.
And Tex was dying over it.
We found that out the next day. He's like, yeah, Bill kept calling your dad Doug, and we were like, wait, we missed this, but we weren't intoxicated at all.
No.
Sober Sally's after gin at 9:30. It was great. Yeah, it was fun.
It was a fun night.
It was a good day.
It was great.
It was a good day.
It was great. Your parents are lovely hosts.
Hostess with the mostest. All right.
Yeah.
20 minutes in, let's go.
20 minutes in. This is our first Spooky States episode of 2025, and we are going to do Haunted New York.
New York.
New York. New York, great state. Northeast, next to Vermont.
Mm-hmm. Your neck of the
A
woods.
lot of good things come from New York.
Do they? Like what?
Me.
Well, duh. I'll take it. My little sister lives there. That's good.
She does. Yes. My family came over
On the
in
Mayflower?
1624
Jesus.
and landed in New York, which was founded, I believe it was 1625 or 1626. So my only question,
Yes.
why am I not old New York rich?
I don't know, but that offends my soul
Dutch, I am Dutch, came over and, founded New York. I was my ancestors were a part of that.
too. I have one answer. People married for love.
God damn it. We tell our kids all the time, marry for money.
We really fucked up. I just saw another mom saying that. She's like sitting with her daughter. She's like, remember,
Marry for money.
You will fall in love, marry for money. And it, like, obviously, she was just joking. She was joking, you guys.
joking,
I want my kids to
guys.
marry for love.
Just want them happy.
I'm going to make
but-
them rich else ways. We're figuring it out. I'm working on it really hard.
Make me rich?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Anyways, back to New York.
Yeah, so good things come from New York, but I would really have appreciated like a brownstone that got handed down.
I mean, right?
You know,
Right?
something.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could actually live in New York City, but I could if I was rich.
I think that but that's it. If you were raised that way, you would and you'd be fine.
Yeah.
But it's just like,
But I wouldn't want to struggle in the city.
no, not
I would
struggle in
want
the
like
city.
the house that I want and the
But if you were
conveniences
raised that
I
way,
want.
you wouldn't even have to worry about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, but I've never had a desire to live in New York City at all. I love visiting it.
Love it. I brought my daughter there for almost 2 weeks 2 years ago.
Yeah.
We spent a week out on Long Island, a week out on Long Island with family, and then a week in the city. One of the best trips ever.
Yeah.
So much fun.
My sister's fiance raised wealthy in New York City, as in like, so he, private school upbringing, all of this. So it's a very different, like, I'm hearing about it from his perspective,
Very
like,
different.
which is crazy. And he came out here and went to one of the girls' cheer games and was like, this is the most rural experience I've ever had in my life. And I'm like, damn, we're not that much.
We're
of a
not
boozy,
rural.
yeah,
I wouldn't call us, but for him-
but for him, it is like
him, it's
very
Friday
much.
Night Lights.
It really was Friday Night Lights, and he's like never been to a football stadium like that. Like
Really?
because they play like in indoor arenas. It's
Yeah,
it's not
that's
like
true.
that. Like for high school at least.
Yeah.
Like and that's where he lived and grew up. He hasn't done anything else. Like
That's wild.
yeah.
It's a
Anyways.
perspective. Just
Yeah,
interesting.
different perspective. Yeah, well, just like I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Like
Not at all.
Yeah,
I'd like to try though.
I mean-
I'll give it a shot. First up, we are going to go to Utica State Hospital. Got to start at a hospital.
yep.
This was the first state-run hospital in New York State. And by the way, I'm very aware there's more to New York than New York City. Like there's
Are you, Meg?
I am. There's like 3 New Yorks. There's like upstate New York, which is where I was about an hour north of the city. Then there's like New York City. I guess you can clump Long Island in there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It's very different on Long Island.
I
though.
know.
Very
I've
different.
heard. I've never been.
But then there's Western New York, which is like, you want to talk rural? Rural. I don't like that word.
I know,
I don't
it's
like
hard.
that. It's
I
a
don't
really
like it
difficult
either.
word.
Oh God, now you're tongue tied.
Oh, I know. But like, there's different sections. Very different. I remember hearing when I was a kid that people up in Western New York would be like, New York City can just annex itself.
Oh, I believe
And
it.
just do its own thing.
Like it's its own state, pretty much. Yeah.
I mean, because the taxes all funnel into the city.
Yeah.
I mean, not all. I understand. I'm overgeneralizing that. Yeah. Don't come for me.
I'm not saying shit.
Okay. It opened in 1843 and was one of the first hospitals aimed at treating mentally ill patients. Like anywhere.
Oh,
like
dear.
in the country.
Okay,
So it's
we
gonna
know
be
that's
fine.
sketchy.
They boasted about how well they took care of their patients.
We know how that is when people boast about how good they are at
Guess
things.
what?
They took terrible.
They didn't.
Yeah,
They
yep.
didn't.
They took terrible.
Or they took terrible. We are doing really well. Electric shock therapy and lobotomies were often used with patients.
Oh,
The rooms were very small and cramped and unsanitary. They would basically just pile patients in the room and not really care. Like, you can sleep on the floor. That's fine. Terrible. One of the doctors who ran the hospital developed a cage to punish patients who were acting out. It was known as the Utica crib, and I looked up a picture of it, and it is horrific. It was used in place of restraining patients with chains, and basically the Utica crib was a bed with a thick mattress on the bottom and slats on the sides. It hinged on the top and so that it could be locked from the outside. This gives me the willies. It was 18 inches deep and 8 feet long and 3 feet wide. Yeah. And that's what they would put patients who, were probably having a mental health crisis, among other things.
a lot of them. Yeah. Fuck. Mm-hmm. All right. So good vibes only.
The asylum closed in 1973. That wasn't that long ago.
Nope.
But the building still stands today. Most people who pass through report seeing faces in the windows staring back at them. If you go at night, you will likely hear screams throughout the building. And if you happen to go inside, you're going to hear more than that. They say that the patients never left. Doors will open and close and slam. Things will be flying across the room.
Poltergeist shit.
They'll have footsteps like running up and then running away. Lights will turn on and off, like flashlight type things.
Oh shit!
Like
yeah.
if you bring your
like,
equipment
so
in
like
there,
intelligent,
it'll get all.
not just so it's not just like residual traumatic energy. There's like some intelligent.
There's something in there. There's
Yeah.
some things in there that are
Yeah.
definitely messing with you. Yeah, so you're typical.
Makes me like I have so many like us now going into haunted episodes, which feel like because we recorded so far out from like so many things we did in November.
Yeah.
Like just my theories on like haunted shit that we haven't even like touched since we did this. We talked briefly, but like since we met or did the Dana Newkirk, whatever, what's his name?
Greg and Dana Newkirk.
There it is. Thing and like then it God and then that and the telepathy tapes that I'm listening to right now.
Yeah, my friend Stephanie was like, you have to listen to this. This was a couple of weeks ago. I'm all caught up.
I'm not yet.
It's completely changed my perspective
I mean,
on just life.
Everything.
So the telepathy tapes is a podcast, and basically what it goes into is how nonverbal people with autism basically are telepathic.
Yeah, and they've been told, their parents have been told their whole lives, no one's in there. No one's there. They're just basically like a walking potato. It's basically, or a moving potato and all of this. And I've always felt that was wrong, but also like, you just, and I don't have anybody in my life like this. So it's hard to say, but fuck, when you listen to this and you realize that everyone who is not, I mean, they say majority, like, I don't know. If you need to listen to this, I feel like if you listen to our podcast,
you want to listen
you guys,
to
this ties in paranormal.
Oh, 100%.
And it is
not even ties it in. It maybe explains.
It's
a
so,
lot.
it is.
And it's telepathy basically you're not very far into it.
I'm on episode 5.
Oh, you really listened to a lot today.
I listened today.
Okay,
yeah.
So like it goes into like how can other people access it, and they talk about the hill.
I haven't hit the hill. I got
the hill.
to, yeah.
How where these people who are nonverbal, they go to this place and they all talk about it and they refer to it as the hill or the grid or something like that, and they communicate there
and they teach each other things. And when they realize that it's
one of the young people who is a part of this and who can communicate telepathically and who goes to the hill, she explained it as they don't call themselves disabled. They're just normal people, and we're muggles.
Yeah.
Which I loved it because in Harry Potter, muggles don't have magic.
Yep.
Fascinating.
You guys, it is just in that they communicate with each other. They do.
Wait till you get to the pets episode. Oh, definitely be trying that on stage.
When I first heard about this, it was on Joe Rogan's. Like, I saw a clip of him talking about it, so I immediately was like, I'm not listening to that shit.
Right.
And then I saw more and more people talking about it, and I was like, okay. Then you posted about it, so when you posted about it, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And then I was like, what the fuck? So 20 out of 10, you guys go listen to that.
It's so well done. I don't like people who just sit and talk like us. No, but if you're gonna make such a wild claim, you've got to back it up.
And scientifically and all the things, and they absolutely have.
She does. Kai does an amazing job at explaining everything, at sourcing everything, at like going through the process of everything, bringing on experts, all of it.
Yep.
Just phenomenal.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go to the Iron Island Museum, and this is in Buffalo, and originally built as a church in 1883. The church closed in the late 40s and sat empty. In 1956, it was turned into a funeral home. We're on the right track. We're on the right track.
We already know how well those things go.
In the year 2000, it was donated to the Iron Island Preservation Society to be used as a museum. Now it's used as a history museum in the area, and the building is said to be one of the most haunted buildings in the area. Edgar Zernick was cremated in the building in the mid-1900s and was left unclaimed. He was most likely a homeless person, but he's still there, and people know him by name.
Wow.
He roams the halls, and it is not uncommon for museum workers or visitors to see a man in mid-century clothing walking around. And a lot of times they think he's just a regular person until they, wait, something's not right with that outfit.
And then
it looks strange.
They realize I've never gotten that until Tex and I saw that child run across our thing where I physically saw someone that looked real. That was the first time I ever, and now I get it. I'm like, fuck yeah, you just see them,
and then you're like, oh, it's just a person.
and then you're like,
Oh wait,
that's not right. But you can tell something's not right.
you can tell. But what makes it so that you can tell? It's just a gut feeling.
I feel like it's a gut
something
feeling.
like that.
It was gut feeling.
Yeah. 2 6-year-old boys had their wake held at the funeral home in the 1960s, and they never left either. They run around the building, they play, they seem perfectly happy. They like to throw a ball around and, other objects at people who are visiting, as kids do.
As they do.
EVP recorders regularly pick up voices, and visitors will often get apparitions.
Yes.
Apparitions.
You did it.
On film.
Damn.
So if they take video or pictures, they'll either see the apparition or they'll have a full-on shadow figures. There's tons of shadow figures running around this building.
Yeah.
What do we see? Oh, the shadow figures in that museum in Port Gamble.
Yes.
Remember?
Oh my God. You and I are both
They were
seeing them. They kept peeping around the corner.
They kept peeping around the corner.
And
it's the clearest I have ever seen them in my life.
My favorite is that you and I saw it together multiple times. And it was so when you see it with somebody else, it's so validating because when it's just you and your own eyeballs, you're like, am I fucking crazy? Because I feel like in the paranormal world, I think I'm crazy all the time.
I think so too. And a lot of times you think, did I just make myself believe that? Did I?
1000%.
Because the human brain can do a lot of things.
Oh, it can. Absolutely. But I am convinced more than ever that
that's why you need to have a fellow crazy person.
You do. To be crazy with you and see crazy things. It's us.
There's said to be a woman named Rose who is known by workers. And so it's just like, hey, Rose, how's it going? Oh, it's just like in Port Gamble when they go through the house, they just address the spirits. Like, hey, how's it going? Like they're just regular people. And she's very kind and she just wants to make sure everything's in ship shape around the building.
I love that.
Yeah. It's cool. Now we're going to the Palmyra Historical Museum, and this is in East Rochester, or near East near east of Rochester. There's a village called Palmyra.
Okay,
I'm very familiar with Palmyra, New York,
because that is Rochester's not any. That's like Upper New York,
Upper and Western.
I don't know anything about New York.
Well, we need to go to. There's a whole community of mediums there.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah. Like, no, it's like a thing. We're the Fox sisters.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we need to go on a pilgrimage. But anyway, I would go on pilgrimages to this area too, because it's very Mormon based.
Oh. Go see. What is it? What are they? Sister or you? Sister, brother? What are you in?
I'm sorry.
Like when they come home from their missions, what are they? You're like, they always have signs that say like, elder.
Oh, elder. I was like,
there
where
it
are we
is.
going with this?
It was going to get there. Well, because
Okay.
we were just in Utah for Christmas.
Oh, yeah.
I go to Utah for Christmas. And so when you're going through the Salt Lake City airport, it is all the people coming home from their missions.
Yes.
And and we were walking through and the girls are like, what's going on? And I was like, you guys, this is like this every
It's
time.
just how it is.
And it's everybody with these huge signs. They're like, welcome home, elder, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to think about what you would be. Elder.
Sister.
Well,
Women aren't elders.
God,
Are you kidding me?
Duh. Sorry, my bad.
You
my
shut
bad.
your mouth.
Shut your whorish mouth when you're talking to me. What movie?
No idea.
Anchorman.
Oh, yeah.
Or it's like you shut your whorish mouth, whatever.
You shut your whore mouth. That's what it is. That's what it is.
I just adapted it to me.
Milk was a bad choice.
Milk was a bad choice. I love lamp. That one will be my favorite.
That's
always.
a good one.
I love
that.
lamp.
Is a good one.
Oh
in Palmyra, there was a tragic fire that killed 6 children and their mother in 1964. The house has since been converted into a museum. The museum is filled with paranormal activity. Visitors are often pulled at and tugged on their clothing. I mean, but just the area itself has a lot of history.
Yeah.
Like a ton of like old farming history, old buildings.
Well, I'm sure then old farming goes back to like if it was land. There's, I mean, I'm sure
there's a ton of native history there.
Yeah, it's like when those things are stacked on stacked on stacked. It's that's where.
And then the whole Lilydale community is out there, which is the medium community, and the history of that area
is insane.
People report being pawed by a phantom cat.
Oh.
And it's come out for families to pet it too. Like people think it's just a regular cat and then it just kind of goes poof. I love phantom animals.
Me too.
Like, yeah.
I never really realized that was a thing.
I didn't until I was sitting before we had a cat. We had just lost my baby puppy dog of 15
Burrito.
years, my bestest friend in the whole world. And it was sitting downstairs at night, and I saw a cat jump from the stairs at the end of the hallway. And I'm like, that's weird.
Do you think it was like Ichabod?
I think it was Ichabod
saying he's coming to you?
I think it was Ichabod because it would have been around the time he was born.
I mean, if you guys don't know, Meg's cat Ichabod, she adopted how long ago now? It was like a year
Almost
and a
2
bit?
years
Almost
ago.
2 years?
In
yeah.
May, it'll be 2 years.
Yeah. And her husband was very anti-cat. And I was like, just tell him you're fostering it. And then it never
and I
leaves.
fell for that too. I remember being at my daughter's volleyball game, and my friend was like, I have this cat. And she couldn't keep it in her house because she had other cats. And I'm like, okay. And I was talking to you, and you're like, I'll help you foster it. And then you brought over a bunch of food and stuff like that.
I would never. I'm not a crazy cat lady, you guys.
And on the way home from my daughter's volleyball game, I'm like, we have to make a stop. It's the smallest cat I've ever seen. Oh, this is my
And he
Ichabod.
was so cute.
And
And
he's
then,
the best cat
but then
ever.
honestly, he is like, I will say, I have had a plethora of cats in my life, and he is one of those cats that like you just hope for, like the big
I
personality.
won the lottery.
You really did, and
did.
he's so, and I truly believe he's burrito. Like
I do
through and
too.
through. It was like the second he started being how he was, I remember saying to you like, please don't think this is weird, because I was worried it'd be like too emotional for you,
Insensitive
or
no, I get
insensitive.
that.
And
But
I'm like,
I thought so too.
yeah, and then you were like, no, I agree. I'm like, yeah, and
Because he acts like Burrito.
he does, and he snuggles with you, and he like takes care of you. And I feel like he was sent to you when Burrito knew you're about to need someone.
Yeah.
and he made
And he
sure,
did.
and he made sure you got him.
Oh, I love that kitty cat.
There's my theory.
His name is Ichabod Crane. I didn't name him at all.
That's not like my dog, Jandis.
Giandus.
Good Lord,
we
Giandus.
both named our pets after movies. Just
I didn't name my pet though, by the way.
very different movies.
It was my kids and husband, and Jenna.
What if she was a he? Wasn't it going to be Dumbledore?
Yeah, Dumby,
Dum-
and that was meant. Yes, Dumby.
Dumby.
Yeah,
I like it.
And then when it was a she, it was very quickly Jandis. Fuck.
Good Lord, Giandus.
Good Lord, Jandis. It's my favorite.
The smell of ash and smoke is often smelled, and you're going to find that a lot in especially 19th century type communities, like old farming communities. You're going to find ash and smoke smell, cigarette smoke type smell. That's a very common thing. Mostly things are pushed off shelves. Mostly toys are thrown across the floor, which would, in this building where the children died, it would kind of
Makes sense.
make more sense
Yeah.
for that. In Palmyra, there is the William Phelps General Store and home, and visitors and workers will hear footsteps coming from where there aren't any people. They report hearing whispers and being touched. Investigators have seen apparitions and recorded plethora of EVPs.
Oh,
We haven't gotten a solid EVP. Us personally, I don't think we've been in a situation long enough or quiet enough.
the only thing I feel like
We got the hiss.
The hiss. That to me is
That was a good one.
That one was a solid one because you can still hear that. You could hear
You
that
heard it
in
on the
that,
audio,
and
and,
you could hear
we heard it like real life.
it was But you're right.
I want to get a good EVP.
I agree.
Interesting. These two locations have been investigated by kindred spirits, ghost finders, and various paranormal groups, and many, many more paranormal shows.
What location was that?
Palmyra, New York. Oh, this was the William Phelps General Store, and a home that a mother and her 6 children were killed in a fire.
I'm just trying to think because I loved Kindred Spirits, so I'm like watch. So I was just trying to think if maybe I'll have to go rewatch that episode.
Yeah, my favorite one is still going to be the one where they went to the ship in Sault Ste. Marie, Sault Ste. Marie. I'm going to say that wrong.
That was a good one. Yep. No one yells at us on the podcast yet. It's only social medias. Yeah, we post.
No, I got yelled at on that one because my half of my family is from Michigan, and my aunt called me and was like, "It's not Sault Ste. Marie, whatever."
Oh,
the heck,
that's why you're gonna
whatever
get yelled at. That adds up.
It's like Sault Ste. Marie. I forgot.
Sorry,
It's
Auntie. Which one?
Donnie.
Donnie. Sorry, Auntie Donnie. Oh, Aunt Donnie. I heard so many good things,
There's so many good things. She's the one that sent us the eyeballs, but for your glass eyeball.
and you lost it. And now we have no eyeballs. For those of you who don't know,
the cat took it. To be fair,
you said that
cat-
Olive stole them.
and the cat.
Okay, well, to be fair,
I
for
still
those of you
find
who
them.
don't know, Meg used to think I had glass eyeball before she knew me in real life. Like we never knew. Like we saw each other at school occasionally.
Okay, but you admit that's the winky eyeball.
Well, I do have a winky eye. I don't think it's like that weird.
No, it's not
Right.
Well, then we have the obvious here, the Amityville Horror House, which we've done a whole episode on.
Do we know about that?
Do we? Have we talked about it?
Never.
No. Mm-mm. So we've covered this before, but in case you haven't listened to that episode, one, go back and listen to it because it's a great episode. It's about a year ago now, I want to say.
Probably.
This is one of the most famous haunting stories, hoaxes, on Long Island in the town of Amityville. In 1974, Ronald DeFeo Jr. brutally murdered 6 members of his family, and he was later convicted of the murders and sentenced to life in prison. He died in 2021.
But that part's not a hoax. That actually happened.
That actually happened.
Yeah.
That
so
part
there is
actually
significant
happened.
trauma
There's
in that
significant
house.
trauma in the house. There's people that live there now. It's a beautiful home. It's the first stop I made. Not stop, but I did definitely drive by it when I was heading out to Long Island. Gorgeous house. And I would love to get in there just to... I don't believe the actual story of the Amityville horrors, but I would love to get in there to take some readings just to see what the energy is like in there.
We've said this before that we have know another podcast that went in there and they had like basically nothing go on. They not a lot. What I would like to do now this is my favorite, going to be my favorite theory. Let's get a non-verbal autistic person in there,
right,
and see what they see.
See what they see.
That's what I vote.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they're the most powerful people on the planet.
Exactly. And they're going to tell us exactly what's in there. Is there something evil? Is there something not?
Does evil even exist in the afterlife, or are we just the evil here on Earth?
Well, fucking duh. Well, I mean, we're the evil here on Earth. But,
100%.
But yeah, I don't know. It's up for debate.
A year after the murders, the house was sold to the Lutz family, who almost immediately reported paranormal activity in the home. They experienced visions, bad smells, creepy encounters, such as flies, goo in the toilets and coming out of the walls, and Jody, the demon pig.
Not Jody.
All this to say, it made a great blockbuster story, books, and a story that we are still telling decades later. A lot more goes into it. Please go listen to. Is that a two-parter? Was that a two-parter?
Was it a two-parter? Could have been a two-parter.
May have been a two-parter.
No idea. I
don't remember. We've had a lot of episodes by now, you guys, which I love, and thank you so much.
Look at us. Look at us go.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Were we on 90 something now? We're close to 100.
A lot. Ooh, what are we going to do for 100?
We need to talk about it. If anybody has any recommendations or suggestions or something, let us know.
Yeah, and we have our 2-year coming up, like our 2-year birthday.
Yes, 2-year birthday.
Which I kind of
I mean, that's not until May.
Not until May, but it's going to go by like a blink. I kind of want to redo Hannah Karana.
Well, duh. But I'm getting drunk.
Okay.
Because I was drunk at the last one.
I think we need to go out and then come back. I think that's good.
Or do we find a place to record?
Oh, I like that. And Taco Bell, that just came to me.
Well, Taco Bell.
Anyways, all right. Okay. Now we are moving on to the Letchworth Village. This was a village created in 1911 as a, quote, state institution for the segregation of epileptic and feeble-minded.
Huh. I wonder what feeble-minded. Would I be there?
I think we both would.
Okay.
I think because we possess a uterus, wandering uterus syndrome.
It's a problem.
It is.
Yeah.
Like it could just go anywhere.
Can I tell you something that fucked me up?
What?
You ready for Unhinged Raina?
Uh-huh.
You ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay, there's this goddamn OBGYN on TikTok.
Oh, no.
You're going to hate this so much.
I'm probably going to hate it.
You're going to hate this so much. And she keeps coming on my FYP.
Because you keep interacting with it.
No, I never interact with it, but I watch the video all the way through.
Okay.
You just watch it all the way through, and then there it is. And she started discussing what happens to semen when it is inside of you, and that, like, if it doesn't connect with an egg, where it goes. And where does it go? Would you like to know?
Where does it go?
Apparently, we all have a semen graveyard in our abdomen because it goes out the fallopian tubes and then just chills in your stomach, like in your.
What?
That's it. That because it like comes out.
You know what immediately comes to mind? You know, in Inside Out, where all the memories just kind of go, and where Bing Bong ended up staying. That's
Bing
all,
bong,
Bing Bong,
Bing bong.
Bing Bong. That's what I think of. Except instead of memory balls, it's
I'm just gonna start calling all my friends semen graveyards.
So all these like semen cells are just.
I mean, they eventually get broken down into who knows what. But yeah, isn't that horrible? It fucked up my head so bad.
Some things we just don't need to know.
Well, I know it now. So everyone else
Now
knows
I
it.
know it.
You guys are welcome. But yeah, semen graveyard.
I don't like it.
In your abdomen. You're welcome.
Don't like it. So this was state of the art for its time for the treatment of developmentally disabled. The grounds were created like an actual village, separated by a creek throughout. One half was for males and the other half was for females. It's like it's like its own little town.
Okay.
With houses and like all sorts of things. It's wild to look at. I mean, now it's completely in disarray, but they had separate areas for children, able-bodied adults, and those who were not able-bodied. So it was in different sections. Buildings did not exceed 2 stories and never more than 70 inmates is what it said. Which,
believe that?
And that's why I wrote in parentheses, patients, because they wrote it as inmates.
Oh.
Yeah. So that's already bad foot. Bad foot.
Because you're a patient.
You're
not
a patient.
Inmate.
Not an inmate.
Oh, dear.
Until the 1960s, those who were able to work the communal farm would go there and work and grow food and raise livestock to feed the community. So it was kind of like a, live-in area. And, there are places like that where you learn skills and things like that. I mean, prison too, but...
True.
I mean,
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Like most places of this nature at the time, it was under suspicion for patient maltreatment. And it was not great. It was filthy conditions. The patients were malnourished. There were patients that didn't wear clothes because they weren't given them, or they couldn't handle the feeling of them and would rip them off, and they weren't worked with to get them to the point where
they could handle it.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
They had a more sinister side as well.
Shocker.
The location was also used for, quote, laboratory purposes. Many children ended up there due to their parents being unable to take care of them, and the children couldn't give consent. That is not a medical necessity.
No.
At all?
No. What year was this?
It opened in 1911. Not a long time ago.
But was that during when's Great Depression?
The 30s. So
okay,
that's a thing
could
too.
Have been. Yeah. Like when you say they couldn't take care of them,
Yeah.
like, is it they could like
the orphan train?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like essentially that kind of thing, or is it also like mentally ill?
Or that.
Yeah, it's probably both.
Probably a little bit of both.
Yeah.
These children unfortunately became unwilling subjects of experimentation, primarily vaccine experimentation. The location was one of the first places to test the polio vaccine on human patients, mostly children, which, yay for the polio vaccine. But can we do it differently?
Yeah, can we not just use it on poor fucking children?
Who couldn't give consent. Brain specimens were harvested from deceased residents and stored in jars to experiment on later, and they are still kind of scattered about there today because it's abandoned. Because a lot of the patients were total care and they were not funded, patients who needed help with feeding and hygiene went uncared for. Patients were sleeping on mattresses in the hallway. It was all horrible, and the location closed in 1996. Yeah. It became dilapidated, and it was supposed to be demolished and a condo development put in, but it was put on hold, and it's still not developed.
You cannot see my face. I am sitting here in shock. 1996? I mean, obviously, I know they didn't continue all of their ways, I'm sure, but...
So here's what it looks like today. It's pretty dilapidated. It's pretty overgrown, but the buildings are all still there.
Wow. It's very pretty.
It's very pretty. It was kind of very state of the art for its time.
Yeah.
It is not open to the public, but
is that a place you snuck into? No.
No, this isn't the place. The place I snuck into was Hawild. Hawild. Kings Park, New York.
Oh yeah.
I want to say the main hospital. I mean, it had to be at least 15, 20 stories up. It was
Jesus.
It was so tall, and from people who I knew had broken in, like you break in, they sealed off the stairwells, that you couldn't get to the top.
Well, because do you want to die?
I want to explore.
Yeah, but you don't want to die.
But I want to explore.
But I get it. But like a building that's been like that abandoned and not maintained, that's scary. My
cousin's son knew somebody who worked for the city or the county or something and who had keys, and I would 1,000% let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Didn't we ever go into places where we probably shouldn't have? 100%.
Yeah. Well,
100.
these things happen.
These things happen.
Beg for forgiveness. Don't ask for permission.
It wasn't my idea this time. It
Well,
was
that's
my
good.
cousin's idea. See, we're all crazy.
I mean, we all have a little lunatic in us.
But you look in the building and there was like gurneys, and
Which
like,
is wild. When these places are abandoned.
I mean,
like,
totally
God,
abandoned.
No wonder
and
there's
everything
such
was
bad
still there.
energy in these places. Like, fuck.
And you could feel it, but there was poison ivy everywhere. Everywhere.
Don't do that.
So people who do break in all say the same thing. You go in, there are shadow figures poking around every corner. They are, running past windows and doors, very clearly making themselves known to people. If you walk around the outside, you will see people looking out the window at you. It's one of those move past the window. Some people will see full on faces looking down at them.
Yep.
Cries and screams will be heard throughout the buildings from unknown sources. When you go into the buildings, you will hear footsteps, furniture moving around on the floor, and objects thrown at you. Like,
No,
people
thank
most
you.
really report the same thing as we hear from most places.
Yeah.
Naturally, there are also voices as you walk the halls, whispers of... You good? Now we have the Sagamore Hotel, which is located in Lake George, New York. Oh my gosh, this is one of my favorite places in the whole world. Lake George, New York. It is, first of all, you got the Great Escape, which is Six Flags now, but when I was a kid, it was called the Great Escape.
Sounds wonderful.
Also fantastic.
That's like we have a Six Flags here. It used to be just Wild Waves and Enchanted Village.
Is it Six Flags now? Oh, I didn't know that.
It's been Six Flags for a long time. I think they kept the name, but it's like Six Flags, Wild Waves, Six Flags, or whatever.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yeah, they bought it.
But they have the Titicaca here.
Titty.
I think it's the name of a ship in Lake George.
Oh,
Something like that. Anyway, I used to laugh about it as a child.
Titicaca. I would have too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's where I went to, my dad would bring me, we would go to the Americade motorcycle rally every year. And they have a House of Horrors wax museum.
Ooh.
And my dad and I would go to this and
Yeah.
get Quiznos. It was
Quiznos subs! They are tasty, they are crunchy, they are warm because we love them!
the fuck was that?
You don't know that commercial?
Apparently not.
What?
Different coasts have different commercials. I remember the hamster thing.
Yes.
Is that what it was?
him. And he had the crazy eyes, and he's like, Quiznos subs, they are tasty, they are crunchy, they are warm because we love them.
They're delicious.
Other listeners will understand.
I hope so.
They will.
That was
I
weird.
swear.
So this is like one of those big grand hotels. I am a sucker for a grand hotel. In fact, let's go find a grand hotel to stay in this year. There's a couple in the area.
Well, we're going down to the hot springs if we're doing anything.
That's not a grand hotel.
Oh.
That's more like a dilapidated building.
But still, we're
still,
going there.
Okay, I'll
I
go.
feel like that's
Yeah.
where we go. But why would we want to go to the grand, well, like a
Just
grand
because
hotel?
I love them, and I've only stayed in one, the Mount Washington Hotel in
like
New
it's
Hampshire.
like the brand is like the
no, like the old. They're usually built around the late 18 or early 1900s.
Okay.
And the
Yeah,
big
yeah.
grand
a grand hotel.
hotels.
I mean,
They're
there's
just
tons of
so
them
pretty.
around.
No, not here.
Oh.
They're like those are like bougie. I don't want to go to a bougie hotel. I want to go to like an old the Stanley.
Okay.
It's like a grand hotel.
A grand hotel.
A grand hotel. They're beautiful. This has been named one of the top 10 most haunted hotels in the U.S. by Today magazine.
Well, damn.
It is also a very luxurious 5-star hotel, so it's grand and bougie. The Sagamore opened its
And
doors
haunted.
in 1883, and it was entirely financed by a few wealthy Lake George residents. Lake George is just absolutely stunning. There are 137 guest rooms with 54 suites, and it is the Adirondack Club inspired style because it's right in the Adirondacks. The Sagamore, as with most grand hotels, has a string of bad luck. It was damaged by fire in 1893, 1895, and 1914.
Oh, dear.
In 1921, they rebuilt the hotel to get it up to speed with current luxuries, and by 1930, the Sagamore was thriving, even in the wake of the Great Depression. It was known to be a gathering place for wealthy tourists from the city, and in 1981, the hotel began to be neglected, fell into disrepair, and closed its doors the same year. It was
Shit.
purchased in 2008 and reopened to a beautiful resort. Obviously, this area is full of history, from Native history to battles, to being one of the main locations that the British and French actually fought in the Revolutionary War
Oh, dear.
and the French and Indian War.
Oh, dear. So there's a lot of fucked upness on that land.
It's like near Fort Ticonderoga and that whole thing. Lots of battles. Naturally, this creates a perfect environment to be haunted. In the main lobby, there is a woman who appears to be in her late 20s that stands on the open porch. She is always described as wearing a pink and brown dress with lace. So she's one of their resident spirits. They believe that this spirit is that of a woman named Lillian, and she stayed at the Sagamore in the beginning of its operations, visiting with friends from Philadelphia to go boating on the lake. It's unclear of how she died, but she never left. There is a spirit named Walker. I love when places have like well-known named spirits.
I agree.
That's like my favorite. Like you just know who
makes,
they are.
Oh, it just makes it more comfortable. I feel
That's just Edgar.
That's Edgar.
That's just Edgar.
He needs some sugar and water.
Sugar and water.
Water.
It's such a good movie.
Men in Black, for those of you who don't know.
Walter likes to hang out near the elevator by the front desk. He is always described as the same, a slender man with a thick mustache and a three-piece brown suit. Sometimes he is seen in the card room area, and on the second and third floors, a man is seen walking frantically up and down the hallway with a long black overcoat. So they have... It seems like they have a lot of residual type spirits going on here. There's a story of a maid in the 1930s. A woman maid was caught having an affair with a hotel guest. Because of this, she was fired. Obviously.
Scandalous.
And she went to the guest room to tell him what had happened, hoping to get some sympathy. While she was there, the guest's wife returned.
Oh, Erner.
The husband confessed to his affair, and then the wife wrestled the maid to the ground and smothered her with a pillow.
Wrestled her to the ground.
Wrestled her.
She wrestled her straight to the ground.
Wrestled the husband.
I mean, let's be honest. We know how these things work.
Yeah, but
everyone always blames the woman.
Right, but he's the one that did it.
Yeah.
I mean, she did too. But he's the one that knowingly did it.
But because, first of all, you can attack the person you don't know easier. You can attack the person you love. That's the problem.
That's
true.
And
also, like, you're taking on a man versus a woman. A woman on woman, you could probably take them down. A man's, you can't get too far. Depending on the size of them.
The husband and wife left immediately, and the maid was found the next day. She never left that room. She's said to be a very angry spirit, giving a feeling of grief and sorrow.
No.
There were two women staying as guests at the hotel and called the front. There were two women staying as guests at the hotel in that room and called the front desk to tell them that they suspected that the hotel was haunted. Why? As they tried to sleep, they both woke up and saw a man watching them from the corner of the room. They sat up and both saw a transparent child running across the room, though through the bed and into the guest bathroom. Oh, you and I would be like, ho, ho, ho.
I mean, but it's still like, I will tell you, even as many encounters as I've had, it still scares the shit out of me.
I think I'm fine. I think I'm a little past that. I think I want to see it enough.
I want to see it, and then I do, and it still scares the shit out of me. Yeah, it's still. Here's the thing: does it like keep me awake at night to where like that kind of scared? Mm-hmm. No, but in the moment, am I like, holy fuck my life?
And then you got to talk about it.
Then I got to talk about it. Yeah, I got to be like, what the fuck did I just see? But no, it doesn't like traumatize me. If you will. It doesn't traumatize me. Yeah,
that's fair. But it still gets your like,
still fucking scares you, which I feel like is a normal human reaction to seeing something not.
Unless you're just jaded in life, you just need
these things happen.
You just need some excitement. Like, yes, I want it to be aliens. Not lucky enough for that.
Soon. And there's this lady on TikTok. She has a gem on her head.
On what?
So I know she's legit.
You guys just got my weasel.
I saved her TikTok to send you because it was too late at night. And you don't turn Do Not Disturb on your phone, which...
I do at 9.
Oh, you do?
At 9 o'clock, it goes on automatically.
Okay,
I don't know if you get a...
You just don't have it set so it shows a notification.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, well, that's not a big deal. You don't have to have that set.
From 9 to 5:30, I don't get messages.
Oh, good.
Through.
Okay, good. So I can text you at 11
100%.
p.m.
I am not responding.
A lot of times I'll save things to send to you because then I'll be like, because I don't want it to wake you up.
Yeah.
And then you'd be like, fuck off, Raina. I'm just, I'm nice like that.
Good friend.
Ish. But so like she got, like I said, she got a gem on her forehead.
Mm-hmm. You know, she's legit.
So that means she's legit.
She's too legit to quit.
And she's talking to the aliens.
I want to talk to the aliens.
Well, you have.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I was like, let's talk to the aliens.
I want to talk to the aliens.
I'm kind of scared.
Let's talk to the aliens.
Okay, let's try. But anyways, I was going to send you her page because although it was like her with the gem on her head really fucked me up, but then some of the things she was saying was like interesting. And I was like, okay, like I could see like whatever. Cause if she is actually, who knows? I don't know. Nothing's out of We know I'm the gullible one.
At this point, I will, if something like, sure, why not? Do I believe everything right away? Absolutely not. Do I always try to figure out the most logical explanation for it first? But there are times where I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, if you told me 10 years ago we had a president who was telling us that that they were trying to take over Canada, Greenland, and the Gulf of America.
It is not the Gulf of Mexico, everybody.
What are they going to? What's he going to do about New Mexico? Are they going to have to change their name?
New America.
New America down there. But I vote we're going to Canada. When I say going, I mean we're becoming Canada.
That's fine.
I'm in.
I don't know, but have you seen those Quebecois?
I don't give a fuck. The what?
The thing I sent you today. It's like,
oh yeah. Sorry. All I know is that I've spent my whole life going to Canada, and the Vancouver side of things are pretty fucking normal and good, and I'm down.
Quebec is lovely.
Where is Quebec? It's over on the East Coast. Yeah, so we don't have anything to do with them.
I grew up with them.
Well, that's your problem.
It is.
But over here, we'll be next to the Vancouvians.
Canucks.
The Canucks with all... Yeah, they are the Canucks.
They are the Canucks.
They are the Canucks with all the killer whales and all the things.
You know where I want to go?
Ooh, what?
Newfoundland.
Oh, okay.
Newfies have the best accent on the planet. It's like very Irish, but a lot more cussing.
Oh, I love that.
Have you ever heard a Newfie talk?
No, but I'm fucking Irish and cussing. That is like literally my life.
Yeah, I'm going to send you. There's this person I follow online who's from Newfoundland, and her accent it makes me swoon.
Okay, send it because I love it so much.
A little bit.
Love it. Love it.
Yes, it's very, very far east Canada.
Canada. Oh, Canada.
Canada. Let's do it. Unfortunately, there was a little boy who got hit by a car and died on the grounds, and he is said to have stayed at the hotel. He always appears happy and likes to interact with the guests and run around. He loves messing with the workers, and they report hearing him giggling and running down the hall or right by them.
Oh,
so he's fine.
He's fine.
Lastly, we have the Rolling Hills Asylum, and this is from a great article by Weird New Jersey. It always goes the same way with an asylum, right? In northwestern New York, there's a town called East Bethany, and the town is very small, but was home to the Rolling Hills Asylum. This location was established in 1827 as an almshouse, which is a charitable location for poor and infirmed people.
Okay.
So it's a poorhouse,
yeah,
basically. Throughout the years, the location was also an infirmary, an orphanage, a TB hospital, and a nursing home. Like so many other places.
Yeah.
It is believed that there are over 1,700 bodies buried in unmarked graves on the property.
Ooh.
Reported activity at the asylum, now completely abandoned and very creepy, are footsteps, disembodied voices, full body apparitions, shadow people, and cries and screams throughout the hallways. People have explored the buildings and grounds, and they always get EVPs. Like, it's weird to not get an EVP. See figures running around and are often touched by unseen hands. The property is now owned by Sharon Coyle, and she's very familiar with the spirits that reside there, and she has different rooms for different spirits. There's Hattie's room on the first floor in the east wing. She left her recorder in the room and caught a distinct voice of an elderly woman saying hello. She thinks it's the voice of a former patient who was blind and will call out hello to get attention. She played the recording for a former employee who worked with her, and she said it sounded just like the old patient.
Oh.
So someone who actually worked with the patient.
Oh.
There's Roy's, that's a hard word for me. Roy.
Roy? R-O-Y?
Roy. Yes.
Yeah?
Roy. It sounds weird. Huh. There's Roy's room. He is everyone's favorite apparition. They celebrate his birthday every year, and he would be 124 now.
Oh my God, I love that so much.
He is said to be a 7-foot-tall shadow man named Roy Krause.
He's a big dude.
A gentle giant.
Yeah.
The patient in life had a disease called giganticism, which was a pituitary tumor, and he lived in the location and died in 1942 at the age of 52. He was 7.5 feet tall in life.
Shit.
The owner said that right after she bought the location, she was looking around and went to the infirmary. She saw a rat and it startled her and she screamed and ran out. The next day, she went back to the infirmary and the rat was dead. It had blood oozing from its mouth and its neck was snapped. Above the rat, there was a bloody handprint. She thinks it was Roy who saw that she was distressed and he took care of the situation.
I hope not, but
On the second floor in the east wing was the old men's dormitory, and she calls it the shadow hallway. She says, quote, "This is where we see a lot of shadow people. When you look down toward the infirmary section, you start to see shadow people, and they could look like you and I, solid. They can be light gray, medium gray, dark gray, or pitch black. They could be normal human shaped or anthropomorphous shaped. They come in and out of doorways, walk across the hall. Sometimes they'll poke an arm or a leg out. Sometimes they crawl on the floor, and they can be creepy, especially if you're sitting on the floor during an investigation and one starts crawling towards you.
damn.
You can actually see the shadows moving towards you."
Well, no, thank you.
Oh my gosh. But yes. But that's what you want.
It is, but the crawling
towards you, that one's kind of creepy. That one's kind of creepy.
I feel like that would fuck me up. That would give me nightmares. Yeah. That would give me
that because that's like a trope.
Yes.
That's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like one of the things that they use in horror movies to scare you. She also says that if you go like down into the basement, the spirit there likes to knock you on your feet. Like will kind of pull your feet out from under you.
Also, no thank you.
That one I don't like.
I don't like that
Physically being touched, I don't
I have been physically touched so many times, and I will tell you that it never gets not creepy.
That part I don't like. Being touched by unseen hands.
Yeah. Mm-mm. No. Mm-mm. It's like that part fucks you up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Ugh.
But
like the one that got my hair at the Ording Manor, and I did freak out a little bit about that.
Because it does when it touches you. Because it's like you think about in general, like if a person you don't know touches you.
Yeah.
Not cool. Like
no,
purposely touches you.
Yeah.
Like
no, you don't like it.
No, it's not. So then if it's a supernatural being,
I did not give you permission for this.
Stop fucking touching me. It was like when he was fighting back the Ording Manor thing, and I was like, stop touching her, and he was like, no.
Yeah.
He was a defiant
son of a gun.
He really was. We were supposed to go back and investigate again, and we did not.
No, we didn't, because there was just too much going on that day, and
we both had bad feelings.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a lot going on, and then they couldn't. Yeah, it didn't work out.
Yeah, and then there was scheduling conflicts
and all the things. And I when you text me,
could have forced it to happen, but it just seemed like it wasn't meant to be.
And yeah, when you text me and you're like, "What are your feelings?" and I was like,
"Not good,
not good." Because the last time it fucked me up.
Yeah.
It was the physical stuff that for me, I can't shake. It's like the physical touching, the shaking of the room to me.
Yeah, when the room shook.
That really fucked me up because I still can't logically like explain that. And even in the paranormal, I like to logically somewhat explain something. But that to me, like...
I want to go explore, was it Northwest Hospital that's here? Northwestern Hospital, State Hospital, something like that.
I don't know.
And it's abandoned old buildings that's in like a park now.
Oh, okay.
I would like to
Let's
go
do
that.
it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down.
Okay.
Just tell me when.
Okay.
Ish.
When you feel better.
When my lymph nodes aren't swollen and a rash on my neck. Mm-hmm. I'm dying. Just kidding.
Please don't. Then I'll have to investigate you.
Well, bitch, you know I'm going to haunt you. So let's be honest.
Well, that just scratches the surface for New York, but
sure it is.
I don't think we tangented at all.
Not at all.
Well, if you have a story you would like us to cover this season, please email us at lunaticsoupodcast@gmail.com.
Or you can find us on all the socials at Lunatic Soup Podcast. I will be honest, we have been lacking on our TikToky lately, which was for a while we were going hard on it, and then we just literally stopped looking at it for like
life.
3 months. Yeah, I haven't looked at it. I've had anxiety to go back and look at it. I feel bad.
But if you really want to get a hold of us, the best way to do that is through
Instagram. That's the only thing we check regularly.
Yeah, and we'll see.
I mean, we get emails and we respond to those, but like...
Yeah, but my email's been acting weird lately, and I won't get it for like a week.
Yeah, which I agree. It's the server that we have our thing, which I also got to redo our website. It's a whole thing, you guys.
Whole thing.
A whole thing.
Whole thing.
If anyone wants to do it in exchange for
love,
pictures... I'll trade you pictures.
Don't put those two things together, right?
Love and pictures? Just pictures, no love. And a drink with the Lunatics. Let us know.
There you go.
There you go.
We'll have a drink with the Lunatics.
Yeah, and I'll give you pictures too for something if you have a business that you need photos for.
Perfect.
All right, you guys. Well, make sure you go and get yourself some lunatic soup.
And remember, in this crazy world,
it's good to be a lunatic.
Bye.
Bye.